My question to you is, how did you come across this boat and why did you buy it in the first place?
Kathleen and I had gone to Kima area to look for sailboats. We were on a boat finding weekend mission with 2 dogs. No, we went down there. We had a short list of boats, stayed in a Super 8 hotel, and ran around looking at boats.
What made you guys fall in love with the Irwin 37?
Well, we were actually looking at a couple different boats. We looked at an Islander 41, with a Feet 44, and we were at the broker, this boat broker. I said, I really would like a center cockpit boat, preferably. And there were a couple other ones we looked at. Pricing was a little pricey on them. He said, well, I just got this Irwin 37 in. We walked down and went looking at it, and Kathleen went aboard. She says, I like it. Go figure.
Right then there.
Right down in there. She said she just liked it. I guess it was the size of the boat. It was pretty dark inside because of all the teak paneling. Well, I mean, that's the way they made it to look like they were so rich in teak paneling. And it was very dark. I mean, it was dark. And dark blue cushions and stuff or whatever. So he just had to.
What was some of the major things that you saw there?
Well, discovered leaky fuel tanks, leaky water tank. You can't use that. And you got to take everything apart to get at the fuel tank. So up came the cabin sole, up came the fuel tanks. Well, if you start this, you might as well. Okay, the wood is here. Okay, these portholes leak. They got to be replaced. So you take them out and you discover, well, the whole damn paneling's got to come out. And then you just go like, the heck with it. We'll just take everything out.
And was Kathleen excited for this at first?
No,
or?
she was not.
No?
She said, what are you doing? I said, well, they leak. They got to be fixed. We can't have them. I mean, you don't want to live on a leaky boat or be on a leaky boat. And all the wiring nightmares too. I mean, liquid electrical tape is not your joint sealant, no matter how you look at it. Yeah.
So what made you decide to give the boat away? And what made you decide to give the boat away to me?
Oh, well, I thought of selling the boat, but the reality is it's a project boat. It needs to be finished. And there's very, very few people or individuals, regardless of where the boat is, but to the point that would be able to pick up the same idea or envision or see where the boat was going or where the project was going. I was talking with Doug. Doug says, well, think of Matt. I go, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So he has it in for you.
What are we doing, Neil?
Going to look at big boat cradles.
Which was something we didn't wake up to think we were doing today. We were supposed to unload.
No, we were supposed to unload.
But it's also windy and cold.
It is, so we're going to look at cradles because we need to be cradled.
We need to be cradled. Yes. So the marina that the boat's in right now, we don't have a way of lifting the boat off its stance.
No,
We don't have a travel trailer.
The marina's equipment has crapped out.
The marina's equipment has definitely crapped out. So we're on our own.
It is age out of serviceability.
Yeah, that's a nice way of going. It was neglected and abused to put away wet. Exactly what happened.
I don't even think it was put away wet. It might not even be put away. This guy wants to pull out.
We'll let him pull out. So anyways, we are looking at a travel trailer that we could rent. And the travel trailer, unfortunately, does not have the ability to hold a sailboat. So we are looking to go look at a cradle.
A travel trailer? No, you mean a...
Well, we're looking for a removable gooseneck, lowboy trailer.
Yes.
And we're looking for the cradle so we can put the boat on the cradle and then put the cradle on the gooseneck trailer.
That's right.
Because we can't seem to find anyone who wants to move a boat for less than $14,000.
No, we had some boats at $8,500, but that was just to haul the boat. It has nothing to do with the...
Putting it on something and picking it up and moving it. We would have to have a way to put it on their trailer.
Do all that stuff, right?
Yeah, we don't. So now we have to hire a crane, which Paul Nosak will help with.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, by the time this video gets out, his second hip is healing. So he had the first one replaced.
Yeah.
And so he's going to lift it up, put it on the cradle, pick the cradle up, put it on the lowboy, and my friend Nick will back up to a Penske rental, and off we go to the races. We hope
so. God.
It's definitely a better option than the green one. Come on.
Okay, well, the green one we eliminate out.
The green one has half the stands are gone and it's all cut off. So we would have to modify. The middle one has every stand hole is filled. We could modify the back end. And the last one, the only advantage of the last one, it's just got a great spot for the keel.
Well, you got this here, because this is where the bow would be.
Yeah, but it's also tube. This is tubular, this is steel, or square.
Square.
I think I like the tube better. This one looks like a much more substantial cradle. Not to mention, I can paint that sucker up and we can sell that thing off and we'll make our money back. So we like the middle one. Green one has 6 posts that are all cut off. The last one is okay, but it's not long enough. And this one feels like, it just feels good. Nice and heavy and sturdy to carry 1,000 pounds is what it is. There you go.
Oh, Matt.
Well, Neil, how was that?
Yeah, really, come on.
So we
found out the person who was pretending to sell the cradles was hired by this marina to scrap some boats and scrap iron, and has not been doing the job that he said he was. And so now we're talking directly to the marina instead of the second party.
And it sounds like we could probably get the cradle for half.
Half or damn near nothing.
So what we're doing is we're
waiting
until the truck leaves the marina so we can go back and talk to the owner
of the marina.
of the marina. The guy who is supposedly selling the stuff that isn't supposed to. So we'll let you know how it turns out.
You
1959. He's taking it all the way down to the fiberglass. Wow.
And at one point, these were racer cruisers.
Wait a second, like J boats.
Yeah.
The early J boats.
Yeah.
And this is, yeah.
And when they took this out, actually, one of these won the Mackinac when these boats first came out in the early 60s. And it's, I think, if you're on a beat, yeah, and otherwise, you do about 7.
And they don't have a lot of size for people.
Look at that. Well, that was the most interesting interaction we've ever had, haven't
We looked at some more yacht porn. We looked at some boats. We looked at cradles.
we found a cradle for $300.
$300.
That will be perfect for shipping the boat on.
I think so. We'll make it work.
And it only cost us much pain and anguish to figure out who actually owned the damn thing.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Hey, you back there.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're cleaning out the garage so we can get all the boat stuff.
What did we just get rid of?
What did we just get rid of?
I took a video of the guy stacking his truck.
That's not all of our stuff.
That's Mr. Sanford.
Just the top part. And then we found a dishwasher that we didn't know we had.
Yeah, we have a dishwasher back there we didn't know we had. How do you feel?
I feel like we accomplished a lot. I have bruises to prove it.
Where?
Oh, it doesn't look like
That's not a bruise, darling. That's an ankle. Good job, though. Nice. Thank you for sharing me your ankle, you Amish woman. What?
Are you videoing?
No,
Oh, dang it.
I'm just holding the picture.
We're going to cross things off of our giant to-do list. To do.
What's on our to-do list?
The first thing was to purge, which we have done. We have purged the microwave and the TV.
Okay. You might want to specify what type of because we're not Amish.
Just things that were in the old things in the garage that didn't work.
Things that were just taking up space.
Ooh, wood. Air compressor. That didn't work. Batteries are still in the garage.
Yeah, they'll try to get them out this week.
We didn't organize tools. Didn't organize woodworking equipment. And we didn't organize boat stuff. Okay, well, some things are purged.
Lots of things are purged.
Uh-huh.
Sanford and Son came by and picked them up.
Ta-da.
You're just smiling.
Like a jewel.
I'm going to put that in the video.
Okay.
What are you,
What are we waiting for?
what are we waiting for?
Giant U-Haul of sailboat stuff.
We saw it go by. It is a giant.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than I expected.
You said 26 feet.
I mean,
It looks longer than 26 feet.
26 feet when you put it in the form of a truck is usually bigger than your expectations.
I don't know where he went.
I think it went around the block.
Like, you know,
Hello, Matt. Wait a second. Oh, I got all my lights on.
you're going to blow out your,
Hello.
there you go. You're going to hit your head.
Yeah, well, you know, something like that.
How long did it take you to get here?
I don't know. I left at 5:30.
I know, but how many hours total?
Oh, Christ, I don't know.
20 hours probably?
No. Oh, I mean, all total driving?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, straight driving is just under 19 hours. But by the time you do everything else, you know,
Sure.
it's way more than that. Here, just throw that there. So we're out doing our toe sample and had to do a random sample.
Are you a little overwhelmed?
No,
No?
not yet.
Hello! Hello!
I need-
Hello!
This is all, There went inside, I think.
Why not? I go to great pains to try and stay warm. Oh my god.
That's, yeah.
This is just a...
You wanted to stack all the metal and stuff on the front lawn?
Where do you want the anchor, Matt?
He can sell that because he does not need that for his boat. I came off from my boat, the new boat. It's too heavy for me. I can't use that.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah, you don't want to stack metal on
Okay.
the front lawn. It'll just
off other boats, and they were all taken apart, re-epoxied.
What is it, Neil?
And then penetrated in epoxy and sealed. So this has 3 layers of epoxy on this.
And that's the teak.
This is the teak. Right. This is from Catalina 27, Catalina 30s that I cut up. Do you want to put it on the dolly and run it down the dolly there? Is that easy? Well, listen.
All right. What are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Well, I know she's excited.
Neil, would you?
I'm excited to
wait,
get rid of
Neil,
the stuff. No.
wait. Tell me one more time, just so everyone knows. What did you get Becky for her birthday?
Some Italian winch handles.
Well, and then,
on a sailboat.
but the Italian winch handles that attach to the what
The sailboat.
that you gave her.
That well, I gave her.
Yeah, you think you gave it to Matt.
Yeah, no. But you know the saying, never look a gift horse in the mouth?
I've never heard that saying before. But
What does it mean?
yeah,
What does it
sure.
mean, Neil? Give us a wise
Well,
one.
I mean, if you're... Well, if you were selling a camel to an Arab, he would say, never look the gift.
Well, now I have to edit the video.
No, okay, the gift horse. A gift horse.
Let me put it this way. What you're saying is, in 6 months' time, we'll be cursing you going, gosh, dang it, Neil, what did you do
Yeah, that's right.
to my
Well, that's what,
garage?
you're telling us everything, and I'm like, when it comes actually to putting it on the boat, like,
Are you kidding? I spent 48 hours with him. I got on the plane, I was like,
that's why it's on video. You have him saying everything, right? Like, you're telling us what the box is.
no, not, oh, well, no. It's all hyperlapse.
It's all hyperlapse.
It's okay. We know where he lives, and he's not nothing more than a plane right away.
You're like, what is this?
What is
Where
it?
does it go?
Where does it go? What?
Was this a junk box or a real box?
I don't know. There's a lot of salvage items.
Yeah.
And purpose. We hope. Like for example, this here goes in the stern of the lazarette, the stern locker for your gear locker.
That's a manual.
Yeah, so I came off another boat. These are you get the kit that rebuilds this, but this
We just watched someone
framework-
rebuild it.
No, you just buy the kit.
No, we just watched someone rebuild it.
Oh, you just watch someone rebuild it.
Yeah, it's a manual bilge pump.
Yeah.
You put a rod in there and
This was going to the landfill. So I'm going like, well, no, it's not going to the landfill. So I cut it out.
Could you imagine, Mom, if you and Neil went out garage sailing together?
No.
Like, for boat stuff? The
We
kind of
would
stuff
need
you
to
would
have a
find?
truck. We would go out
Maybe
with
we
an empty
need the
truck
truck still.
and come home.
we would
with a
need to
roll
take
on.
their cash away from them.
And credit cards.
Do you have one of those iCard,
The,
what
the,
is it
the
called?
tap to pay.
Yeah, like in the squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People garage they probably have squares these days.
Yeah, I can't go buy a boneyard without going to have a look.
See, and you thought this wasn't going to fit in here.
Well, yeah, okay, I'm mistaken.
There's room to actually just stand.
What more?
Surprise! He's coming with another trailer next weekend.
Yeah.
So did you take them to Checker?
No, we didn't go to Checker. That might be later this week.
Oh,
We went to that's the Italian rub rail.
Yeah.
this is the rub rail.
Part of it.
Yeah, and it's cold. But when I was putting this on before
November. I was trying to get this all rushed up before joining you on the boat.
Because I was forcing you to come.
Yes, well, whatever.
Get your ass on this water.
It's getting colder and colder, and this stuff is not cooperating to put it to the boat. And anyway, so I mean, like, this is so stiff. Lots of soap smeared in, and then, you know,
beaten to a pulp.
It warmed it up. It's
so if
amazing.
you had a bad day, this is where you let your aggression out on.
Yeah, it's amazing what the heat gun will do.
Yeah.
To warm it up. But anyway, so this stuff is Italian, and this is what's your rub rail on the boat. Looks like this. So all the fittings are hidden and everything else. And then so the rub rail on the boat stands off another 2 inches. So
and it was really meant to take the abuse of the locks.
Huh? Yeah. Well, that's what I put it on.
Yeah.
For doing that. Yeah. So it stands up. But anyway, that was all that was left over from it. Anyway. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you do know that you're not escaping the camera. Before you leave, we all three of us have to sit down and we have to go through the story of how in the hell we ended up with your sailboat.
Yes, I suppose so.
When do you leave?
Tonight, I'm sneaking out the back door.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you gotta leave before the storm hits.
Yeah, well.
Not until noon tomorrow.
Where the hell are we, Neil?
I don't know. I did something.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh, this is the forklift they pick the boats up and out. So it's got a negative reach, so it goes down in the water, picks up the boats.
Yeah, it does.
It's a hefty boat. Well, he said it's in the right-hand corner
Of this building?
of this building. So we're just gonna keep walking until we find one. Look at all the look at the size of these things. Somebody's getting some work done.
Look.
You're right, it was originally for a single prop.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't think they would have designed it that way, would they?
No, that's for a single blade.
Real pleasure. Jeez, oh, Pete. And we have to get out here. Don't touch anything. We can't afford the fingerprints.
We want to have all plausible deniability.
There's another one.
Ever been. That must be for. Oh, you know what it is? It's where the fish don't get into it. That's what that is.
Yeah, because it's just held there with friction.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So-
it screws out to the side of it. That's where the fish. The
I
carp.
think I would have picked stainless steel though.
Yeah. I know.
We're not going that way. I think we're going that way. So there's a Irwin over here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, this is the key of something right here.
Out of all these power boats, there's only one sailboat in this whole building.
Yeah, and it happens to be the one we're looking for. Yeah.
There she sits.
And this is a sloop rig, by the way.
This is a sloop rig.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not. There's the chain plates for there, and I don't think she has any. I didn't notice. I don't think she has any. I think this is sloop rig. I didn't see on the coach roof the chain plates for the mizzen mast. It comes down about. When it comes down to about here,
Mm-hmm.
so the boat can float off.
Right.
So it's
It's like a mechanical forklift.
yeah. Well, this is it here. See, there's one part, and the other part's over there. Okay.
How close is this set up to our rudder and design?
Very close. Very close indeed. The underwater profiles basically all the same for all the center cockpits. So this is what this setup here is, which is yeah, it's a little
My God, Neil.
what?
Like you're right. There's less than an inch between those two boats.
Oh, well, it certainly looks like it.
I can't get my fingers in there.
In the world.
This thing here. Oh. Yeah. You want to talk about a spade rudder and vulnerability. Forget it.
Woo!
This is a spade rudder.
You better know where you're going.
You whack that, you're shit out of luck. Look at this. You whack that thing, you're shit out of luck.
That's another collapsible.
That's a folding propeller. Yeah. Folding propeller.
Check that out.
Yeah.
I think that looks like something from an alien movie.
Yeah, it is. It's they're gonna grab your wee willy and pull it out.
Thanks. Now I have to make it a PG-13 film. So thanks. Now I have to make it a PG-13 film.
Stainless steel through holes on it.
You think they bent this front rod a little, maybe?
Yeah, I got whacked on something.
Ooh, that's.
Yeah, that's. Oh dear. Here's the vulnerability on these boats. Look at the flex on the bowsprit up there. No, you got to stand off on the side. Go stand at. If you were to stand at the door there, you would or stand back. Just watch the flex of that bowsprit. Can you see it? I can see the anchor.
Oh yeah, the whole front of the boat's moving.
Yeah. That is on the Irwin design. Oh, you got the light in there. The whole bowsprit where it's attached to the hull, it's a pivot point. There's no strength in it. So when the mast is up and the rigging is tight, this, what they call a bobstay, is to be taut. Well, it's a rod, so it won't stretch. And that's what keeps everything.
Oh, is that why it could be loose right now?
That's why it's loose. Yeah.
Okay.
So gravity, with that weight of anchor, is hauling that down.
Right.
Right. And watch. When you saw me just do this, you saw how.
Yeah, the whole front end moves.
Right.
It's a little weak.
It is weak.
And yours is not?
No, because I changed the design.
Or mine is, I
I
suppose.
should say yours is.
It doesn't look that wide.
Here you go, Mississippi. We went down here.
Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. Oh, get away with it. Oh, to do that day. Just barely.